Well, strong winds have shifted the direction of some of those out-of-control fires. Winds have also pushed smoke here into our region, creating high-risk conditions. As Allison McKinnon reports, people are being told to stay inside.
Many Edmontonians woke up to this, smoke filling the air after winds pushed it from the nearby wildfires.
I had a heart attack 14 years ago, and so I do have issues when the smoke gets really bad. So it definitely affects quality of life for everybody.
Obviously, when you breathe heavy, going for a run or anything like that, you can definitely feel it. And I feel like if I had something like asthma, it would be more concerning.
He's right. Experts say those with health issues are the most at risk.
So if you're a child, a senior, or someone who has a heart or lung condition, that is when you want to limit the time you spend outside and make sure that you do use your air filter, keep your windows closed.
If you have asthma or COPD, pharmacists suggest speaking with a healthcare professional.
Or they're having to rely on their puffers a little bit more often. Those are signs. So definitely to talk to the pharmacist or the doctor about either changing the medication or working on a preventative strategy.
Tuesday morning, the Air Quality Health Index reached 8, which is considered high risk.
Because the levels are over 6 right now across much of the province, it'll affect the general population as well.
Even top athletes in our province aren't taking a chance with their health. The Edmonton Elks moved practice inside today.
Felt like electrical, I was sitting in my office wondering what the smell was, and then they came in and told me that it was the wildfires is actually what that smell was, so we had to come inside.
Sports organizations are watching the weather and will alert participants to upcoming cancellations, which is recommended.
It is very important to drink lots of water and not to participate in high active sports with the smoke.
Allison McKinnon, CTV News, Edmonton.
And the smoke has also drifted as far as Calgary. The air quality index there was at a 10+ today, the highest possible rating. That is expected to drop throughout the evening to a 3 by tomorrow. Wildfire officials say there is a silver lining to all of the smoke. It blocks the sun, cooling temperatures and making conditions a little less volatile. They also say since smoke can travel long distances, an increase in smoke does not necessarily mean the fire situation in one particular area is getting worse. There's at least 24 out-of-control wildfires and 21 evacuation orders currently in place.
We're seeing a continuation of gusty northwest winds today that will continue to affect smoke movement in the province. Under these conditions, we did see some growth on a number of wildfires yesterday, particularly in the areas north and west of Edmonton, and it's been keeping firefighters hard at work.
There are about 2,500 people battling wildfires in Alberta. With no significant rain in the forecast, provincial officials are reminding Albertans to respect the fire restrictions in place.